Anthony Mackie from Variety says, chill the F out over comparing Red Hulk to Donald Trump, a response to fan who called him the rudest celebrity.
Oh,
We'll,
really?
yeah, but we'll just
Okay. This is not all I can say is this. I've defended Anthony Mackie over his comments that he made. He clearly misspoke. He apologized. He doesn't really have he doesn't have a history really of controversial comments. He loves the fans. He's very grateful. He's in the position he's in, and he has been attacked by people on the left for having very normal views about men and women. So, you know, he's not like Mark Ruffalo or Mark Hamill making idiotic comments or attacking fans. He's been kind of cool, but he is now in a trap where he's going to be doing red carpet and tons of press. He's probably going to say something dumb that will be blown out of proportion. We'll see. I'll still defend him, but I will I'll correct myself if it goes off the rails. What is he saying in this about Red Hulk being
okay.
Trump?
So this is from a recent Esquire magazine interview where he says that playing Captain America is my Oscar because I've been overlooked so many times in my career. We kind of heard that already. So let's see. The expectation of what comes along with this role is something that nobody talks about, Mackie told the magazine. Nobody really acknowledges the mental jousting that takes place. When I walk out of this hotel, I don't walk out of this hotel as Anthony Mackie. I walk out of this hotel as Captain America. Mackie said Brave New World is literally the best movie it can be, adding it stays in the lines of Marvel, it stays in the lines of Captain America, and it's fun and it's big. But one thing the actor is not looking forward to is the politicization of the Marvel tentpole. After all, Brave New World stars Harrison Ford as U.S. president, who transformed into a volatile Red Hulk. Comparisons to Donald Trump were likely inevitable and have already become a thing online prior to the movie's theatrical release. Mackie says, I hope as a country we're tired of all the political jousting. Asked if fans making the inevitable comparisons between Red Hulk and Trump, especially now. Let's just go to the movies and chill the fuck out. We could have made this a motherfucker yellow and it would have been a problem. And then it goes on to talk about the story of being it. But he basically is saying that, if you're going to go through the exercise of comparing Red Hulk with Trump, he says, just watch the movie. Just chill out. That's not that kind of film.
Yeah, he seems like a generic president. I don't think. And also, by the way, Harrison Ford has played a president before in Air Force One, very convincing. So, I think this movie is a trap, highly politicized times, culture war kind of being, decided, coming to an end of like, oh, wait, but I think Hollywood has not accepted the fact that half the country's like more than half the country now is kind of not down with the movies that Hollywood's churning out. And but Captain America is kind of a somewhat political figure in the comics, certain storylines and whatnot. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't think he's Trump. I think just, Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah. I think this is the quote. Mackie said, "Brave New World is literally the best movie it can be."
Well, that does not actually instill confidence.
Yeah, I think he's in a tough position. You kind of understand. Look, we want Captain America. We want Steve Rogers. And he's been given the opportunity to become Captain America, and he's embracing it. And I fully believe that he is the only one who truly believes that he is a great Captain America. And I think there's a lot of sincerity to that. But look, Steve Rogers.
I think this. I like Anthony Mackie. I love him as Falcon. he should not be Cap. Wasn't earned. He hasn't taken the super serum, so I don't find his abilities believable at all. He is, I hate to say this, he's kind of a victim of the story. They had a great character in Falcon, and Bucky obviously should have been Cap. The fact that this happened in the comics doesn't mean it was not widely accepted in the comics.
Yeah, and
Right?
the reason it
wasn't a popular storyline.
Yeah, the reason it was done in the comics was specifically for diversity's sake. That's when they turned Hulk into a Korean kid.
Right.
That's when I think Spider-Man's half sister appears out of nowhere. It's because we've no more white males in our comic books, and Marvel just decided, yeah, let's change everything up. Let's get rid of Steve Rogers. Let's make him super old so that Falcon can now take over the mantle. And they thought that they were making a grand political statement. In reality, what they were doing is they were ruining Marvel Comics at that time, and they still have.
Well, I'll say this. I like Anthony Mackie as well, but he's not a leading man. He's a very good supporting character. And in all the Marvel movies in which he appeared, he was a great supporting role and an actor I like. As a leading man, what other movie has Anthony Mackie done that was a huge hit in which he was the lead? Yeah. There isn't one. And the powers that be at Marvel making these choices should have realized that and gone another way. You could have even retired Captain America as a franchise, or at least put it on ice for a reboot. But I think this was ill-conceived from the beginning, and I don't blame Anthony Mackie for that. I still like him as Falcon and as a supporting character. Let's go to your comments here.
Yeah, let me just comment on what you just said, but it's not that he's not a leading man. He doesn't command a $200 million box office.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah. He's not. You got to be that celebrity that can draw an audience, and unfortunately, he's not that. And quite frankly, neither are all the other actors that Marvel is hiring to do their superhero films.
Well, I, for one, am dreading this movie coming out. I'm dreading it coming out, and you'll be gone when I'll have first seen it. So I think Dante and I will be, and Dante is a huge Cap fan. So we will provide our first reaction when we see it, which is the Tuesday before it opens. We'll do a special Film Threat After Dark show. So